Hi, my name is Hannah, and this is my story. I feel like in it, I didn't realize how lost I was until I realized. When it hit me, and before that, I was just like lost and didn't realize. Like, fish doesn't always in water. I was just blind, and I was totally team, like, we're floating on a rock through space. We just happened to be here. This all just happened to happen. And now that makes no sense. I just didn't realize how lost and blind I was to everything that is so real to me now. It feels like completely foreign, what I was living before this. I spent a long time trying to convince myself that there was no God, trying to convince anybody around me that would try to convince me there was a God that there was no God. I didn't realize how much work it was to fight the presence of God in your life until I stopped fighting it. He's everywhere. Yeah, I didn't realize how much work it takes to not love Jesus until I started just letting it go and loving Jesus. Yeah, I was actually scrolling through TikTok and all these Bible study, buy this personal Bible study, a year in the Bible for women, all these different things. And it was everywhere. And every time I tried to skip one, there was guilt, I should have bought it, or that's something I should be doing. I'm like, that's weird. Why would I? That's weird. I shouldn't feel guilty about not having a Bible. I don't believe in the Bible. Never read it, but I don't believe in it. Kind of case for Christ vibes. I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. See, it's never going to convince me. And then I bought it, and then I was instantly convinced in a moment. I'm reading, and everything changed. Yeah. And then I found GCCC. It gives me a home base. It gives me a place. First of all, it's a great way to kick off my week. It brings Jesus into my week. Having that anchor, I notice when I don't go for 2 weeks, I notice the difference. And of course I do stuff on my own, but having that community and that family around me, it's like a celebration of the love of Jesus every week. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me connected. So it's helped a lot. I decided to get baptized. From the second I got out of the water, everything is just different. I feel like I was trying to be committed for the last, 8 months that I've been doing this. I was like, I'm committed. And now I feel like I don't have to say it. I just am. I feel like I had to save the date for heaven, and now I have an invitation, That's how I feel. So marriage especially, that's one of the biggest things that's changed. I really always kind of was just well, it's a piece of paper. If you're meant to be together, you're going to be meant to be together whether you sign that piece of paper or not. And if you're not, probably better off not signing that piece of paper, because that just makes things more complicated. To me, it was marriage is, the only thing good about marriage is tax purposes. It makes it a little easier financially on you, but I never understood how people could make that commitment when you never know what's going to happen. And now I don't think that I could ever be with anybody that didn't have a connection to God. Now it makes sense because of that, because through faith, we can be together. We can do it together. Because it's bigger than us. It's not just us. Before, it's you're depending on these two people to make something happen, and people are incompetent. People don't do things well, especially in relationships. Maintaining a commitment to another person is a lot harder than maintaining a commitment to something much bigger than both of us. Makes sense now. Before it made no sense. What would I go back and tell myself? Girl, wake up. Wake up. You're exhausted. Every single day, you are exhausted. You have anxiety about everything. You have nothing in your, no calming influence in your life. It's just you and your jumbled up thoughts and your ADHD, and you're bouncing off the walls crazy and have no idea how to organize any kind of emotion or thought at all. There's a path. There's a way. Wake up. That's what I would say to her. I hope someone can relate to that. It's been life-changing for me. It really has. Everything's different now. I really do feel like I could take on the worst, and while yes, it would still be awful, there's no way it wouldn't stink and I would still be sitting there hating all of it, I'm sure, but I have full confidence in myself that I could get through it now. The anxiety before this was crippling, and now I feel like I could actually take it on. Got something bigger on my side. I feel a lot freer. I didn't realize how restrained I felt until he breaks the chains. I didn't realize how many chains I had to break until they were broken. And then now I'm like, wait, throw anything at me. I'm good. Or I'll be good. But yeah. My name is Hannah, and this was my story.